The birth of GMOs. In 1994, the Food and Drug Administration approved a new kind of tomato for sale in the United States called the fluff stuff. It was grown from seeds the researchers altered in a laboratory, unlike traditional tomatoes. This new variety stayed so long after ripening. This feature allowed the tomato to ripen longer on the vine before they were picked and sent to market. Previously, tomatoes were clearly labeled as being grown from seeds that were intelligently modified. Intentionally, they sold very well within 2 years. However, concern over safety had turned public opinion against them. They were removed from sale. The argument of a genetically modified organism (GMOs) had begun. Since the birth of agriculture almost 10,000 years ago, humans have bred plants to grow in order the food crops not found in the wild. For example, corn, as known today, never grew in the wild. Instead, farmers developed it in a wild grass called teosint by replanting only the seed than the plant they liked best. Over the past few decades, people have developed new technology to grow food that would never exist before. Now, people don't have to grow generations of plants to make them look, taste, or behave differently. Scientists can give a seed new trait in the laboratory simply by giving a new gene. The gene can come from another type of plant or completely different organism. For example, most of the corn grown in the United States today have been changed to include genes from the bacterium called Bt. The bacterium kills insects that ingest it. As a result, the new corn also has the ability to kill insects that feed on it, creating a brand new organism by combining the genes of existing unrelated organisms is known as genetic engineering. The new varieties are known genetically modified organisms. Some even make GMOs on new commonly when eaten by people in the United States every day. What are and what and where are GMO foods? About 40% of all crops grown in the United States are genetically modified. The most common crops currently grown with GMO technology are alfalfa, cotton, canola, corn, sugar, beet, soy, zucchini. About 90% of the corn, cotton, and soy being grown in the United States are GMOs. In all, it's estimated that between 160 and 80 of processed food in the United States contain GMO. It can be surprising to learn about all the places these modified foods turn up. For example, corn kernel also made up into products like cornmeal and corn syrup. In turn, those products became ingredients in cereal, cookie, pet food, and countless other food. Most food labels include a list of ingredients. However, they usually don't say whether or not any of the ingredients were genetically modified. That means almost all Americans have eaten GMO foods without knowing it. Some people are working to change that by asking the US government to require that manufacturers label all food products containing GMO ingredients. The law already requires that most food products have label listing ingredients and nutritional facts. People who want labels for GMO foods believe that consumers also have a right to know whether or not they are eating the food grown using GMO technology. The benefit and risks of GMO. GMO products became part of the US diet in the mid-90s. Benefit of GMO foods for the world agriculture. However, many people worried the possible risk to their family and the environment from genetically modified food. Many GMO crops on the market today have had new genes added to help them resist crop-eating pests. Some experts say that because of this, farmers can spray fewer pesticides on their field. Many GMO crops are also designed to survive weed-killing chemicals. Farmers can spray herbicides on entire fields to destroy so unwanted weeds without killing those crops. Some people say that GMO crops can be grown using fewer chemicals overall. As a result, they say GMO make agriculture less harmful to the environment and food safer for people. They also say that the stronger GMO plants can increase crop yields, making farming more profitable. However, some researchers say that as a whole sector have used more chemicals since they started banning GMO crops. Others say that some insect weeds will add to the new crops and farmers increase the spraying of weeds. The stronger using chemicals to battle those new breeds of superbugs and superbees. This ongoing cycle could create a new safety risk for both humans and the environment. People who support GMO food say that their potential to solve world hunger outweighed any unknown risks. They say that GMO's larger crop yields will be needed to feed people as the Earth's human population grows. Researcher David Wesser said that limiting GMOs only hurt the world's starvation population. But some opponents say that widespread use of GMO crops is made a world's food supply more vulnerable. Experts at Ryerson University warn that planting fewer varieties of crops can lead to quicker spread of disease in plants. For example, imagine if everyone grew the same GMO corn seeds and the disease came into the greater corn, it could be also wiped out entire key food source in one fell swoop. GMOs in the environment. Scientists develop seeds for GMO crops in laboratories, but part of the GMO experiment is growing those crops on a wide scale in real life. Only then can experts discover how GMO seeds affect the environment and nearby wildlife and animals. For example, wind can carry pollen from a field of GMO crops to a neighbor field of wildflower. That pollen fertilizes some of their wildflower. The offspring may take nutrients and back into the food crops. Might also effective to some people fear that crops engineered to kill pests. Insects will also kill harmful insects such as ladybugs, bees, and also butterflies. More study needs to be done by determining whether claim is supported by the fact. The monarchy butterfly is a beneficial insect that pollinates crops and other plants. Monarch populations have declined as much as 90% in the past 20 years. Scientists have disagreed about whether or not Bt toxins have monarch larvae then hatch and feed on GMO plants. Are GMO foods good for people's health? In some cases, people who support growing GMO foods say that those foods can cause serious of human health problems. They say GMOs can produce more food for people in the world for this area. In addition, some GMO crops have been found to have found diseases in those areas. For example, scientists are experimenting with rice that have been changed to produce vitamin A. The new rice could help prevent blindness in places where people die lack vitamin A. However, some people say humans shouldn't eat GMO food until scientists know more about its long-term effect on health. They are concerned that genetically modified crops or the chemicals to grow them may cause disease such as cancer. Another concern is the new food allergies because some GMO foods contain proteins that people have never eaten before. Many studies have assessed the health risks of eating GMO food. However, people debate whether or not these studies have provided good enough answers. People on one side say there are hundreds of public studies on GMOs itself. Hundreds of published studies on GMOs show no significant harm to human health. People on the other side of the point to several hundred studies that they do show that GMOs are harmful. For example, studies have shown an increase in depression, weight gain, and the Alzheimer's disease expression. Weight gain. Alzheimer's disease in GMO went on the market. One reason people on both sides of the issue can't agree on the conclusion that they can agree on the evidence. Each side questions whether the other side's research is fair and accurate. GMO opponents say that the studies showing GMO crops are safe are not relatable because they carry about the same company that profit those crops. Advocates for the industry say that the studies cited by the opponent are faulty or biased. Furthermore, because private companies own the patent for more genetically engineered seeds, independent researchers have reportedly faced obstacles to doing strict and unbiased studies on those seeds. The positive or negative effect of any new technology cannot be fully understood without long-term study. To label or not to label. The debate about the benefit versus the risk of GMOs have made a different reaction in the United States and many other countries in the world. More than 60 countries, GMOs have been either banned or further until studies that can prove them safe, or food containing GMO must be labeled. In the United States, GMO food are allowed on the market unless they can be proved to be harmful. The government does not require special labels for food made from GMO. Yet, public opinion polls show that most consumers in the United States want to see label on food containing genetically modified ingredients. They can clearly that label products containing GMO ingredients would help people choose whether they consume GMO food. Some people are working to get new laws passed that would be required of labeling of GMO food in the states where they live. In 2014, Vermont became the first state to require labels on GMO food sold within its boundaries. Some businesses across the country, such as specialty grocery stores, have also pledged to label any GMO food they sell. The company that develops grow and market genetically modified foods, saying that requiring GMO labels on their product will unfairly hurt their business. Spokespeople for the GMO to hurt their business. Spokespeople for the GMO industry argued that the label would help educate the public with the fact that the risk of GMOs. Any label would scare people away. They say that the label will lump together GMO products that are made with different methods or ingredients. They warn that the label will only increase fear and slow development of the new GMO product that might benefit people. Finally, they say that labeling every product will be expensive and complicated. The future of GMO. People have eaten food grown from the genetic engineered seeds for the past 2 decades. While hundreds of published reports have explored the benefit and the risk of GMO food, many believe that the jury is still whether or not GMO foods are safe.
Good job!